Hi friends! I have an interesting riddle for you today. Put your thinking caps on and let's get started. There are 4 number sentences, but instead of using numbers, I have used balls: green, blue, and red. And each of these colors represents a number. You need to guess each number to solve the last multiplication sentence. Let's think about it together. The first is an addition sentence, including 4 green balls. What is the number that if added to itself 4 times, the answer would be 32? In other words, 4 times what equals 32? 4 times 8, correct. So the green ball is equal to 8. Next, there's a blue ball multiplied by 8, a green ball, equals to 56. 8 times what equals 56? Do you remember the rhyme? 5, 6, 7, 8. 56 is 7 times 8. So the blue ball is equal to 7. Green ball minus blue ball, which is 8 minus 7 equals to 1. 1 times red ball equals to 6. I know that 1 times 6 is 6. So the red ball is equal to 6. Did you guess the answer to the final multiplication sentence? 6 times 7 isn't hard to do. 6 times 7 is 42. Sometimes pictures are meaningful. They can be symbols that refer to certain number or items. In this math episode of Madrasati, we will learn about pictographs. This is a pictograph. It shows information in the form of pictures or symbols. This pictograph or picture graph shows how much time Sama spent riding her bike during the past week. What day did she ride her bike the most? On Wednesday. We see the greatest number of bikes on Wednesday, but we still do not know exactly how much time she spent riding her bike that day. What day did she ride her bike the least? On Tuesday and Friday. Only 3 bikes. What does that mean? What does each of these bike pictures represent? Look carefully at the key at the bottom of the graph. Each picture represents 6 minutes of bike riding. So how many minutes did she spend on her bike on Friday? 6 minutes, 3 times. 6 times 3 equals 18. 6, 12, 18. What about Wednesday? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bike pictures. So 6 minutes, 8 times. What's 6 times 8? This is a hard one. Let me teach you a strategy that will help us know what 6 times 8 is. We will begin with an easy multiplication sentence. 6 multiplied by 2. We already know that 6 groups of 2 equals to 12. If we double one of these 2 numbers, we have to double the answer. Double the 2 is 4, and double the 12 is 24, because 12 plus 12 equals to 24. So now I know that 6 times 4 equals 24. Can you guess what 6 times 8 is now? Double the 4 is 8, and double the 24 is 48. So 6 times 8 is 48. By using doubles, we were able to find the answer to this multiplication sentence. So Sama rode her bike for 48 minutes on Wednesday. Did you like this trick? You only need to know the basic doubles, and you will be able to know harder multiplication facts more easily. We could have also solved it in a different way. We know that 3 times 2 is 6. Let's double the 2 and the 6. We will have 3 times 4 equals 12. We can then double the 3 and the 12. 6 times 4 equals 24. And finally, let's double the 4 and the 24. We end up with 6 times 8 equals 48. Going back to the pictograph, let's compare Tuesday with Thursday. How much more did Sama ride her bike on Thursday than on Tuesday? According to the pictograph, she rode more on Thursday compared to Tuesday. My question is, how much more time? Remember, when we compare two numbers, we find the difference. We subtract. On Thursday, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bike pictures and 3 bike pictures on Tuesday. So 5 minus 3 is 2. How much time are 2 bike pictures? If each one is 6 minutes, so 12 minutes in total. 6 times 2 is 12. Sama rode 12 more minutes on Thursday compared to Tuesday. Let's do things differently now. We have a set of information, and we need to place this data in a pictograph. A famous restaurant in Beirut asked people to pick their favorite item from their menu. They wanted to know which items people liked the most and which items they need to work more on. So, 4 people chose chicken sandwich as their favorite item. 20 people chose hamburgers, 32 chose pizza, 40 chose cheeseburger, and 2 chose fajita. Let's first decide on our key that should be placed at the bottom of the pictograph. How many people do we want each picture to represent? Look carefully at those numbers. We have 4, 40, 32, 20. In which multiplication table do we see those numbers? Can we say 3? 3 times what equals 40? 3 times what equals 32? It doesn't work. Can we say 6 or 5 or 4? It's 4. We can find those numbers in the times 4 multiplication table. 40, 4, 20, 32. So here's our pictograph. Let's add the key. Every picture represents 4 people. Only 4 people chose chicken sandwich as their favorite food. So we need to add only 1 picture beside the chicken sandwich. 4 times 1 equals 4. How many chose hamburgers? 20. So 4 times what equals 20? 4 times 5. Let's add 5 pictures for this item. Each picture represents 4 people, so 20 in total. What about pizza? 32 people chose it, and 4 times 8 is 32. So 8 pictures go there. Next, how many pictures should we add beside the cheeseburger? 4 times 10 equals to 40, so 10 pictures. The last item is fajita, and only 2 people chose it. But the least number of people is 4, according to our key. So what do? If we add 1 picture, it would mean 4 people chose it. And if we add none, then it means nobody chose it. But we know that 2 people chose this item. What do we do in this case? Well, 2 is half the 4. Let's add half a picture. And this would resemble those 2 people who chose fajitas as their favorite. Look at the pictograph now. Our data looks more organized. We can very easily notice the items that are liked the most or the least. Which item is the people's favorite? The cheeseburger. Which item is the people's least favorite? The fajita. How many more people chose pizza as their favorite compared to hamburger? We have 8 pictures minus 5 equals to 3. 3 pictures times 4 people, 12 more people chose pizza than hamburger. In this episode, my friends, we learned how to read pictographs and how to create them. We also learned how to use doubles to multiply faster. I'll see you next time. Bye.
لمشاهدة المزيد من الحلقات زوروا سات 7 بلس.